What's up guys, Nick Rapazzi here. Welcome to Paradise C6 YouTube channel. Today we're going to be getting back to working on the Corvette. I want to try and mount the intercooler now that we have the right coupler, because I did order, I don't know where it is. I ordered, because I knew this was a 90 millimeter, which works out to be 3.5 inches, but that's the inside diameter. The outside of it is a 4 fits actually perfectly. So we have the right coupler for the intake part. I'm gonna figure out the angle that I need for which pipe that I'm gonna need, so we can get this stuff ready to get the blow-off valve and the mass airflow sensor mounted up. I am waiting for more tubing for the exhaust side, so and the flanges will be here Friday. So once all that stuff comes in, we'll finish the hot side of the turbo kit and we'll be all welded and ready to bolt this thing on and hear it run probably this weekend. So I'm trying to focus on all the other small stuff. So we gotta get the oil pan off today. I wanna get this mounted so we can figure out the angle for the intake tube and how everything's gonna fit into that. And then hopefully in the next day or two, we'll get the gas tank dropped, because I'm gonna go down to see John probably tomorrow or maybe Thursday, and get the fuel pump ordered and get that ready to go so we can get pretty much everything we need. We just need the fuel pump and the injectors, and we're ready to turbo this thing, get this thing on the dyno. So let me put you guys down, get some things cleaned up, and get everything ready, and we'll get this oil pan off. All right guys, so we have the whole engine basically supported. There's no serious tension on this just yet because I haven't unbolted the two motor mounts. I'm gonna do those from underneath. It's 18 mil nuts on each side, and this should give me probably like almost 2 inches of pull on the motor to get it up, and hopefully that's enough for me to get the oil pan out. If not, I'll have to readjust these two jack stands that I have, and then drop the subframe another like 1.5 or 2 inches, because the bolts are long enough to drop it that much. But hopefully this is enough and I don't have to do anything extra. I'm gonna get underneath and let me just show you exactly what we're taking off here. So we got a bunch of 10 mil bolts all the way around. There was a bell housing bolt on each side. Those were 13s. Both of those came out. And then I just gotta unplug the oil level sensor. And I think there's one bolt on the side here for this plastic cover for the starter. So we'll take that off. And then hopefully with the engine up, it'll come out pretty simple. And these are the 18 mil bolts that I was telling you about underneath that we gotta take off. So we're gonna take those off, pull the motor up a little higher to give us some more room, and then start going around on all these 10 mil bolts that are on here. So let me throw you guys into a time lapse and we'll get this done. All right guys, so after a shit ton of pain and bullshit, this thing's finally out. I did end up having to take the subframe and dropping it a little bit. I grabbed the 4 subframe bolts and unscrewed them to like the very bottom of the threads. And because the leaf spring's still in there, it still has some pressure to keep it up from the control arms. So I had to get under there and I wedged in, I don't know if you guys can see, I wedged in a pry bar on this side, and then I put one in on the other side and pried it down to get it down to the bolts. just because I was fighting the spring itself. And then this thing kind of slid right out. I don't see anything crazy inside the oil. The oil is black because I was just about due for an oil change before I parked it for the winter. And yeah, everything seems good. So I got it marked out where I want the bung to go anywhere in there, as high as I possibly can get it. And I actually have to find it because I don't know where it is. But the drain on the turbo itself is a 10 AN, so that's what we'll run on this. I'm not too worried about if I need to step it up. 10 AN still a good amount of drain for the turbo system. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this to work, clean it up with the parts tool cleaner just to get everything as clean as I possibly can. And then I think we have an aluminum welder there. If we do, I'm gonna, it's like a spool welder, I'll do it there. I'll try to film the stuff on my phone, but it's at work, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and get this done today. I also need to get more gas for the welder, so I wanna make sure that's all set up for this weekend. But yeah, that's it for today. This took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but it's expected when you're trying to do stuff like this. So let me clean up, put things away, get everything ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're probably gonna start pulling the gas tanks and getting that stuff ready for the fuel pump coming in. So let me get to cleaning up. If you guys got any questions on how I did it or anything like that, just shoot the questions down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.